Len, what would you think about us buying a house?
Well, it's a big commitment and probably the most expensive purchase he's likely to make. But is Len really ready to take the plunge and prove to Aoife that he's taking her and their relationship seriously?
Great potential.
At least we know what that means.
Yeah.
Just when it looks as if their dreams are about to be dashed, Cousin Bob turns disappointment to delight for the weary house hunters. Whether you're buying or renting or just browsing, there's a lot to learn this week about reading the small ads, filling out complex forms and our regular spelling tip. And don't forget to keep your Read Right Now workbook handy. We'll be working on pages 81, 82, 84 and 90 in this programme. The workbook is very useful to have because you can practice your reading and writing during the week. The number to ring for your free copy is 1800 20 20 65. But our first call this week is to meet Limerick woman Mary Cashin. To see Mary today in her role as a member of the Nala executive, you'd never guess that during her childhood in a Dublin orphanage, she was denied the opportunity to learn how to read and write.
The orphanage was run by nuns. I had two other sisters in the orphanage with me, and we're all called by numbers. And I was 89. Numbers I would associate with a person, not with arithmetic or anything. Everybody got the same abuse, so it was normal to us. And even if I go to bingo, when they'd call 89, I would automatic jump up, and I'd have to this day, that 89 and 47 and 27 would stick in my mind. I would automatic think of my two sisters. So it's kind of a new lease of life now, and not being called a number. Education, I didn't learn at all, because I was always put down into the laundry or into the kitchen. They wouldn't have me in the school because they always called me a dunce. I would be left down in the laundry. I'd be put into school when an inspector was coming in for singing or sewing.
It wasn't until her early teens, when Mary was able to leave the orphanage, that she got her first real taste of school.
It was lovely to have a school bag, because in the orphanage you never had a school bag. And it was like a Christmas to me, having a school bag and opening it and closing it and having all different books in it, which I didn't know what they were for. I used to go for cleaning rather than going for any other jobs with reading and writing. And it was only then I realised that I had a problem. But I didn't let on. I struggled on. I got married at 18 years of age, and to sign the register, I had to ask the priest beforehand how would I sign my name. Eventually I signed the register on my own. Nobody copped on that I wasn't able to read or write.
After moving to Tipperary, Mary got discreet help from the first nun ever to treat her with kindness and compassion. She helped Mary fill in important forms to do with the children and to read letters. Mary was grateful, but still frustrated.
It was always a third party to read my letters when I'd get letters from home and from my sisters, and I couldn't read them. I didn't want my husband to know, and I'd have to go down to her and I'd have to get her to read them. And you couldn't have any privacy. I couldn't do the voting. I put an X, but I didn't know who I was voting for until Mary Robinson came along. And because her name was Mary and my name, I was able to achieve there.
Len, what would you think about us buying a house?
Buying a house?
Yeah. Well, it's mad us paying two rents when one of us is always at the other one's place.
Yeah, but buying a house now, that's a serious thing.
And we're not.
Not what?
Serious.
No,
What?
no.
Is this just a fling?
No. I am. I mean, we are. I mean, we both. I mean, it's just buying a house. I don't know.
All right. I suppose you want your sons playing out in the street.
Sons. Oh, hold on a minute, Aoife. Look, this is all going too fast for me.
Too fast. All right. So this is just a kind of fling for you then?
No, please, Aoife. I mean, the conversation is going too fast. Look, I've never bought a house before. That just sounds a bit scary.
Keep talking, sunshine.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
It's simple. You look through this bit, and I'll look through this.
Here's one in Middletown. 5 bedrooms, detached on 1/4 acre, with DBL GLZ. What's that?
Be short for something. Have a look. Ah, Len, that's €280,000. We can't afford that. Look at the prices first before you get my hopes up, will you?
How much can we afford?
I don't know. Probably around €125,000.
How much would that be per month now for €125,000?
Listen to this. This sounds perfect. Dublin 15, immaculate, 3-bedroom mid-terrace, 3 years old, close to shopping centre and schools, OFCH, must be oil-fired central heating, €130,000. Let's phone them, Len. Maybe we can see it today.
Aoife, it's Sunday. And anyway, it's going to be a waste of time until we actually know how much can we afford.
No harm in looking, love. I'll ring them in the morning.
But if you do, just make sure you get good directions.
If you're looking to rent a flat or buy a house, you'll often start your search in the small ads section of your newspaper. Because there are so many of these ads, they're organised into different sections: holidays, jobs, motors for sale. So, first of all, you need to scan through them to find the section you want. When you find the property or accommodation section, you'll find that this is then further divided into types of accommodation. For example, flats to let, houses for sale, houses to let, and so on. Once you've found the section you want, say it's flats to let, then you scan down the column till you find something that seems to suit. At this stage, the ads are organised alphabetically. So if you've got a particular area in mind that you'd like to live in, run your finger down the column till you find it. A flat in the city centre will be near the top of the section. Phibsborough will be somewhere near the middle. And if you want to live in Rathmines, start looking towards the end of the section. Because they're short on space, small ads usually abbreviate a lot of words. Page 81 of the workbook lists some of the most common abbreviations you'll find. For example, 1 bed for 1 bedroom, fern for furnished, FLR for floor, and APT for apartment. There are several other abbreviations listed, so if you're looking for a new place to live, why not have a run through the exercise later?
Aoife, I thought we were going to Dublin 15.
No, the agent said that one was gone already. He's given me another address. It's just around this corner. And he says it's got great potential.
Great potential. I wonder what that means.
Great potential?
At least we know what that means.
Yeah.
There's nothing here under 200,000.
No.
All right, now don't be sad, love. I'll tell you what we're going to do. First thing in the morning, I'll go down to the Building Society and see what we can afford. Then both of us will get on the phone, we'll ring all the agents and see what they have in our price range. Okay?
Okay.
Good on you.
Let's go for a pint.
Yeah.
Most advertisers indicate a time that the house or flat is available for you to come and see it. They'll say something like, call 5 to 7 p.m, seen after 6 p.m, or view 3 to 5 p.m. To make it clear whether it's morning or evening time, we use AM or PM. AM is used to indicate morning time and PM means that it's in the evening, so 6 AM means 6 o'clock in the morning, whereas 6 PM would be 6 o'clock in the evening. There's an exercise on page 82 of the workbook to give you some practice writing AM and PM. On the left-hand side of the page, the time is written out as 10:30 in the morning, and you're asked to write the time as AM or PM, which in this case is 10:30 AM. The next one is 8 o'clock in the evening, which is written as 8 PM, and so on. Why not see if you can complete the whole exercise if you've some time to spare during the week?